Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope all is well. Happy almost June. I can't believe we are already in the mid-year. I'm really happy to have you here. My name is MJ. Welcome to my Creative Intuition Tarot. So this will be a June 2022 general reading for your sign. And as always, please listen to your intuition and take the messages as they resonate, as they feel relevant for you, okay? If you interpret the messages or the cards in a different way than I do, that's absolutely fine, okay? As long as the messages make sense to you because you know your situation best at all times, okay? A few words about the spread that you are going to see in the center. That will be you, because you are in the center of our attention in this reading. This is your predominant energy in the month of June, a major theme, okay? The surrounding cards that you will see around that central card will represent the associated energies. Those may be events, people. Then cards on the right from the spread will be from the bottom of the deck, and on the left from the top of the deck, and they will adapt to your story that you will see in the central spread, but may also represent a separate additional events and messages, okay? And with that said, if you like the way I read cards, or if you just, I hope you do, and if you also spend good time here, I am warmly inviting you to subscribe, leave a like, a comment. I always say that it's a huge creative and spiritual pleasure to be doing those readings for you, and I hope that you enjoy them as much as I do, okay? So with all that said, let's get to your messages for June 2022. Enjoy. Hey Sagittarius, let's get straight to your messages. If you can excuse me, I will just have a sip of coffee. And let's get straight to your June messages. Sag, I have 22 cards on the table for you. Probably the largest spread across the signs that I've done for June. But the left side just felt incomplete until I really hit the universe card. Okay, so that's why so many cards. You got 7 major arcana cards, you have 2 aces. Okay, there's a lot of fire, which is your element, so that's great. So let's review your cards, starting with the center. Okay, the whole vertical row is fire energy. Okay, so we have the Princess of Wands, which is the page energy, clarified with the Wheel of Fortune, and that is opening your spread. That is in the center of your energy. There's transition from a passionate and a little chaotic conflict, represented by the Five of Wands. Okay, that is at the base of your energy, of your spread. Passionate but a little chaotic conflict, or it could also be brainstorming, a competition, training, inner discussion, maybe a passionate physical connection or connections for some of you. But the Five of Wands to me, and especially in this reading, is a transformative creative energy. So it is being transformed into a balanced and thoughtful cooperation. Okay? Hope that makes sense. What was shapeless, and I mean those 2 cards, 5 to the 4. What was shapeless, those sticks here in this conflict or brainstorming or whatever, it's like forms into the perfect circle in the Four of Wands. Okay, so as the wheel turns, the Wheel of Fortune, as it turns and the gears of destiny continuously rotate, your ideas frame and model. And it may also be that it's like your character is building up, your personality. For some of you, it's like your magic spirituality is, your ideas around this are framing and modeling, because fire energy can also represent magic. It can be very cleansing energy. So take it as it resonates for you, but your ideas frame and model and take shape, okay? Now the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance right here, they both remind you that everything has its time, okay? And everything has its place, and you need to allow things to unfold at the right moment, okay? So you co-create with the universe, especially here with the Temperance card. But you need to allow destiny to do its part too, okay? As the wheel turns, this divine ingredients are mixing here in the Temperance card to create like this solid, perfect whole, complete whole, to create ideal conditions for your manifestations, okay? And the Nine of Wands right here, pointing out that you should persevere and not give up. Even though you may feel discouraged, you may feel that things take too long, you don't see the results of your efforts yet, the wheel is always turning, even if we don't feel. So whatever you are working on or you are engaged in, trust that everything will come and manifest and come to fruition in its due time. Okay? Now to the right, we have the Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Chariot, Two of Cups, Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, to me, this is a reminder that you reap what you have sown and the returns of your investments will be adequate to your contributions, okay? So move forward happily, move forward with inspiration, with motivation, with the Nine of Cups, and maintain control of your direction, because you choose your direction at all times. So maintain control with the Chariot, okay? While the Nine of Wands right here is called the Wounded Warrior, the Chariot is the victorious warrior. So keep moving forward, okay? And hold the steer firmly, and success and triumph are really closer than you think. It's almost just around the corner with Nine of Wands. It's just like the last step, last push that is needed to get there, okay? And the Five of Wands here and Nine of Wands combined, okay? That may be very specific, but this gives me a vibe of a test of your tenacity, a test of your perseverance. So really, like, don't give up. It's almost like the universe here with this destiny, with the Wheel of Fortune, is almost like testing you, testing your readiness to receive what you are asking for, working on, and manifesting, okay? Now we have the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles right here. So for some of you, this feels strongly related to a connection, a strong bond, some kind of destined partnership. It may be love, it may be family ties, or it even may be a business or creative partnership. But both the Chariot and the Six of Swords here, they suggest for some of you that your situation involves or will involve traveling and physical movement, okay? With the Six of Swords, you are really able, I feel, you are able to make rational choices, rational decisions that are not based on temporary emotions or thoughts, such as fear, anger, lust, okay, etc. And then with the Ten of Pentacles here, that indicates a long-lasting partnership based on solid grounds, because again we have Four of Wands already indicated laying those solid grounds, laying solid foundations right here, right? So something reliable, a legacy, but also wealth and abundance, security, okay? This right side spread starts with the Six of Coins, which is the equal give and take, and in the middle we have the Two of Cups. This really feels like a very satisfying, fair partnership where both sides give equally, whether it's business or love, and there's long-term potential. But remember, you may also be in partnership with your ultimate life partner, which is you, yourself, right? So this may also be you, even if, or your connection to the divine, to your highest self, okay? So even if you're single or your situation at this time doesn't involve anyone, this still may be your story right here, Sag, okay? And then moving to the left, Ten of Wands, the Magician, Queen of Wands, the Lovers, Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Empress, Ten of Cups, 9 to the Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the World. I told you, this side didn't feel right until I really hit the World card. It like said, okay, completion. This is the end of the spread. So, Ten of Wands, Magician, Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire, with your willpower, with your enthusiasm, with like being driven by inspiration, with your own leadership. That is all the Magician, but also the Queen of Wands. You are releasing burdens, right? Represented by the Ten of Wands. 10 completions and new beginnings, Magician number 1, so very symbolically makes sense with that completion and starting a new cycle, a new phase. You may have been trying to carry too many responsibilities, emotions, maybe projects, maybe trying to involve yourself into too many connections. For some of you, this may have been sexual encounters, just something that, you know, burdened you ultimately. And sometimes this card is called the burden of choice, because now when you decide to release it, if you want to take something with you, you can only choose one to carry with you, okay? So, and you have that one over here, so we will get there in a second. The Magician combined with the Queen of Wands is just such a vibrant and very magical energy, because the Queen, especially in this deck, she really resembles some kind of shamanic woman to me, dancing by the fire, okay, with her hands up in the air. So both of them have their hands up, pointing to the sky. You really connect deeply with that, what drives you, okay, what gives you flaming, like spirited, very creative impulses, maybe spiritual impulses, whatever sparks your soul, okay? And with the Lover's card coming up next, and the Prince of Cups, which is the night energy, you make your choice from the place of love, okay, from the place of like uplifted spirit, inspired soul. I hope that makes sense. And you choose your wand, the one that you could only take with you. You choose your passionate new start, okay? It's like you choose the direction, you choose where it is. For some of you, it may be a surprising passionate spark. It may be a creative spark that lights you up, almost like a thunder. It may be a relationship, a person that shows up suddenly in your life. But for a lot of you, you choose your direction there. So there's like, at least there are options to choose from, okay? And the moment you choose this, whatever this is for you, you become so creatively like fertile. You are no longer burdened here with the Ten of Wands, but you and not able to make any move. On the contrary, you can create without limits, and you have infinite resources. So that's a beautiful transformation. And that is the Empress card. Abundance, resourcefulness, beauty, and also very sexy energy too, because she embodies all the queens in the tarot deck. So for some of you, that combination of the Prince of Cups, here it is, the Ace of Wands and the Empress, and then the Ten of Cups. For some of you, it may suggest a very passionate connection, maybe one of those few that you may be choosing from if that's your storyline. But it may end up with pregnancy, maybe even marriage quite quickly. If a baby is not in your plan, you should definitely remember about protection with this energy here, okay? You have the Ten of Cups, you have the Ten of Wands. Again, the energy is transformed from the burden to abundance, happiness, okay? Not to mention you have the Aces, and you have the World card. So really endings, completions, and new beginnings very strongly highlighted. With the Ace of Swords, right here, you have really deep clarity on what you want. Your vision is bright, your intellect is brilliant, okay? It's sharp. You elevate yourself into the new phase. It's almost like maturity or graduation to the next level of your earthly education or experience with the World card, the universe in this deck. For some of you, this card will indicate travel, maybe even permanent move to another place in the world for either love or money or business, career of some kind, or spirituality, or all of those things, okay? There are no limits. Sky is the limit, but major transitions, everything happening in the right time, in the right place, in connection with the divine, so it's guided and protected. I really like this energy for you. So I will leave it there, tarot wise. I hope that those messages made sense, and I hope that you were enjoying them and that you found them inspirational. So let's close your reading off, Sag, with an inner star oracle. And we will read the message from the guidebook for you. If you enjoyed the reading, again, I warmly invite you to hit the like, subscribe, become a part of my little channel. It grows with you. Without you, it's stagnant. So thank you in advance. And the card that we have for you, childlike play. I like it. Makes me think of the Fool card or Pages energy. So let's read from the guidebook. Embrace the lighter side of life when things are feeling heavy. If you have a tendency to take life seriously or get caught up in negative mind loops, allow yourself time for enjoyment. Move, play, make a mess, invite others to join you. Feel more movements with laughter and fun. Let it shift stagnant energy, refresh your body and clear your mind. With it comes an understanding that your worries will pass, nothing is forever, and you may as well savor the present as much as possible. Your affirmation: my inner child is ready to come out and explore life, celebrating the present moment with a fresh, new perspective. So have a very happy, playful, adventurous, and magical, I should say, June. Please take care of yourself and I will see you soon. Bye.